Violence erupts and tear gas is fired at people wanting revenge for Joshlin Smith's disappearance. This serial killer is off to a psychiatric facility after being found guilty of rape, murder, and defeating the ends of justice.
And I'm not the sole decision maker, and I'm here just for the people of South Africa.
Adamant she is the right person to choose the right person to oversee justice, despite her history. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
Come inside! Come inside!
Chaos outside the Vredenburg Magistrates Court today. A police constable had to be taken to hospital after she was pelted with stones outside the court. Police used stun grenades and tear gas to disperse an angry crowd who'd gathered outside. Kelly Smith, Joshlin's mother, along with her boyfriend, Mkhwanazi, and two others appeared in the court this morning, where they abandoned their bail applications. Charges against the accused number 4, Phumza Sigaqwa, have also been withdrawn due to a lack of evidence. The state told the court they're still awaiting forensic analysis of blood-stained items found during the search for Joshlin. Smith, Apollos, and Stefano van Rijn face charges of kidnapping and human trafficking relating to the disappearance of the child. Joshlin went missing 23 days ago and has still not been found. Self-confessed serial killer Sifiso Mkhwanazi has been found guilty of the murders of 6 sex workers between April and October of 2022. The 21-year-old saw the state bring forward 22 charges against him, including murder, rape, defeating the ends of justice, and aggravated robbery.
Having considered this matter, the following order is made. It is ordered that 1, the accused is referred to the Sterkfontein Hospital for a report to be compiled by the psychiatrists in order for this court to determine as to whether the accused represents a danger to the physical or mental well-being of other persons of the community as provided for in Section 286, capital A1 of Act 51 of 1977.
The victims were found bound, gagged, and strangled to death. The bodies were planted meticulously in different places within his father's panel beating business in the Joburg CBD. The sentencing will happen on the 8th of May. Mkhwanazi has been sent to a psychiatric facility. And if you want to find out more about serial killers and why they do what they do, go to EWN Originals. A dispute over whether EFF MP Busisiwe Mkhwanazi should recuse herself from interviews for the next Deputy Public Protector has overshadowed proceedings in Parliament today. The DA says her connections to at least 2 of the candidates is a clear conflict of interest.
I see a clear conflict in both of those matters, an unavoidable and ineluctable conflict.
7 candidates were due to be interviewed by Parliament's Justice Committee. The interviewing process stalled after MPs called for legal advice first over whether the EFF's sole representative on the committee, former Public Protector Mkhwanazi, should stay or go. One of the candidates is representing her in a pro bono legal matter, while another was disciplined by her as an employee of the Public Protector's office. But Mkhwanazi says as a legal professional, she can be objective.
And I'm not the sole decision maker, and I'm here just for the people of South Africa to make sure that we identify a correct person. Thank you, Chairperson.
Lawyers for the South African Heritage Resource Agency say some 30 items linked to former President Nelson Mandela, which they're trying to wrest control of, are, quote, clearly of cultural significance. The agency is back before the High Court in Pretoria today to try to appeal a December ruling dismissing its application for an interdict barring the items in question, which include what's believed to be the key to Mandela's Robben Island prison cell, from going under the hammer in New York. Despite the court's findings to the contrary, the agency still maintains that there are heritage objects which Mandela's daughter, Makaziwe Mandela Amua, together with his ex-jailer turned friend, Christo Brandt, shipped out of the country illegally.
The matters that are closely associated to the former president and his former jailer and his eldest daughter Those objects are clearly of cultural significance and of value to this generation and to the next.
It's amazing what happens when you open a valve. Water comes. The situation has improved for parts of Johannesburg. After nearly 2 weeks of no water, the horror could soon be over. The reconfiguration of water systems to boost water supply in Linden, Randburg and Blairgowrie is continuing. The issue started when a substation at the Eikenhof pump station was struck by lightning almost 2 weeks ago. Johannesburg Water spokesperson Nombuso Shabalala says yesterday technicians closed a valve which restricted supply.
The valve has since been opened, and this has assisted with building some capacity. The closed valve was, however, not the cause of the water interruption, which was due to an incident at the Eikenhof pump station due to a city power outage.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.